Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Alabama's offense has the football first here today. And nobody down here in this state has forgotten what happened the last time they played. The Tide were rolling, crushing Auburn in a beatdown.
Well, I can never forget that game. Everything Alabama did, especially on the offensive side of the ball, went the right way. They were able to score at will. Auburn has a chance today to get payback. Let's see if they can.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Important second down play coming up.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. To throw, it's Murphy. Snags a quick throw. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's going to try to return the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Not a whole lot of mystery about the way this offense attacks you. You got a quarterback and a wide receiver coming off monster games. The defense has seen the tape all week, but what can they do about it here?
Now, last week, it was just pitch and catch. They pretty much did anything that they wanted to. Quarterback puts up big numbers. Obviously, his go-to target is his receiver. Now, here we go. A week later, same offense, same opportunity. What would his defense do to try to slow down the quarterback, get him out of rhythm, mixing some blitz, mixing in some zone, just trying not to let this wide receiver go off once again.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Pulls it in. It's Simmons. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Wood. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield. It's Arnold. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Ball handed to the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Getting set. Here's second down. That's caught. It's hailed. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Pitches to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Short connection to the tight end here.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Lets it go quickly. Pass caught, can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Back to throw again. And it's incomplete, targeting the man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Auburn. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Bringing it out. It's Adams. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? With the catch, it's Adams.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
He's running out of time here. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Fights through the tackle. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his man. It's Hale. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The short hands. It's Lewis. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the back now goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Murphy. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Wants to throw it. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he will score! Touchdown! Crimson Tide! They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and you reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Takes the handoff. It's Price. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Pressure is coming. Incomplete, but he's hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Oh, my gosh, the defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally with the ball and not let him have...
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. So The offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Young. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Auburn. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
There's such a living history to this rivalry game, Kirk. They began playing back in 1893 and so many dramatic chapters since then.
You know, growing up in the Big Ten region, I always had an appreciation for the Iron Bowl, watching Auburn and Alabama every year. But really, it wasn't until 1996, my first year on College Game Day, when you and I were down there. Watched it firsthand. It was my first experience in seeing it. And there's just...
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. To throw, it's Murphy. That's caught. It's Adams. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Horton. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Here's the throw deep downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. A quick throw out left, complete. And a timeout is called in 4th stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Murphy. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8.
Usually you'd like to run the football this close to the goal.
Trapped again in the pocket. Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Ram down the middle. It's Adams. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Now the Auburn offense back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. First play of the second half is a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this 3rd quarter, they don't convert here on 3rd down. They have so much confidence. I wouldn't be shocked to see them still go for this here.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Looking deep downfield to the left. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. 2nd down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. That's reeled in. It's Simmons. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Breaking free at the 35. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. To the air, it's Arnold. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Took contact on the throw.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Scanning the field. It's Arnold. Caught quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
1st and 10 now for the offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They can't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers. They are pouring it on now. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. It's Young. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Caught behind the line. It's Riley. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw. It's Murphy. Looking right. This one caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Riley. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Toss play. Back heads to his right. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He stays alive. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown! Now the lineup to kick the extra point.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage. Nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Offense now operating in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and his decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws. To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Looking to throw yet again. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. And the route is on. Well, the energy really building that, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expect.